Becoming a pro is a completely different stage. Playing at pro is easy, but making it there is the hardest part. Before you go out to try out, I'm gonna tell you why you should stop doing these tryouts and why you should focus on completely something different that will really help you achieve your dreams. Or you might not achieve your dreams, obviously, because a lot of players wants to be professional football players, but you're gonna have much better chance to actually make it with my method. The method I'm gonna be telling you is not about how you can train yourself or how you can do this specific drill. It's nothing like that. It's something completely simple, but it will really help you out to improve your game knowledge as well as improve your mental state. Because the more you go to these tryouts and more you don't get selected and more money you spend, you're veering out. I played for a pretty good team. We used to hold tryouts. I can tell you about 99.9% of those players who came to tryout for the team I was playing for didn't make it. I'm gonna tell you a secret to really help you achieve your dreams and to become a better player. Initially, you can go to these big teams and actually play for those teams. Your football career, you're gonna have different options, different opportunities. Some will be very upsetting opportunities. Some will be making you a very happy person. That's what we need to realize. First, I'm asking you, what do you think you need to do to become a better player? Not practicing, not training, not individually training, or not spending so much money to these tryouts and fail. It will bring you down mentally. It will really hurt you mentally, and you don't want this. You want to be as prepared as possible when it comes to being mentally prepared for the challenges that you're gonna be facing. Go on Google, go on Wikipedia, and look for players that made it to a certain level. Maybe now playing for Barcelona, Manchester City, doesn't matter. Just go on, find those players, young players, and look at their career. Look at the list of the teams that they play and look where they have started. If they're playing for Manchester City now, I would guarantee you 90% of those didn't start playing at Manchester City, didn't start playing at Barcelona. They started playing for bad teams. They started playing for really bad teams because they're gonna get minutes, because they need minutes. And if you wanna become a good player, you need minutes. If you don't get minutes, especially when you are very young, you are not gonna be a good player. I guarantee you this. Instead of finding those clubs, might accept you, maybe you're gonna make it. If you go there, is your dream to sit on a bench on a good team? Not really. You wanna play because you love playing. Every player, doesn't matter how bad or good you are, you want to play. There is only one way to gain that confidence that will help you become a pro, is to have lots of confidence in yourself. If you're not playing, you're not gaining confidence. And it is as simple as that. If you want to go to Europe and try to become a pro, or if you are in North America, if you're trying to be pro, you're not going to become a pro player if you go to try out. And if you get selected for those really good teams, if you're sitting on the bench, that doesn't make a difference for you. You are not improving yourself, you're not improving your game, you're not improving your positional knowledge, you're not improving anything. You have to go to the teams that will play you, and you're gonna gain experience, gain confidence on the pitch, playing 90-minute games, and that's what's gonna help you. I'm not telling you you're a bad player. I'm not telling you that you don't stand a chance. Your chance of making pro going to tryouts is minimal. You probably stand 0.5%, maybe maximum 1% a chance. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how bad you are. The teams will always prioritize those players that play somewhere, and the coaches that watch those players that played somewhere. And that's what you need to focus on. Find that team that you can go and you can play 90-minute games. If you want to make it pro, my suggestion to you, if you are looking for tryouts, do not go to tryout for really good teams. Go to tryouts that you're gonna get lots of chance, and you know you're gonna be selected for that team, and you know you're gonna play for that team. Because many pro clubs will be looking for those players who played a lot of games, who have a lot of experience playing the games. So if you are not playing consistent 90-minute games in your own team right now, you don't stand a chance making to a team with the tryouts. I can guarantee you this, because the teams are not looking for footage anymore. The teams are not looking for how talented you are anymore. The teams are looking for those stats. And that's why you need to have one of those GPS trackers that actually measures how much you ran or how much distance you covered, how much you're fluctuating your speed or how fast are you. That's what teams are looking for. When I suggest them that this player is good, they're not looking for the footage. They don't have time to watch footage anymore because everybody wants to be a professional footballer. Make sure you get one of those GPS trackers and measure your game, measure your distance that you ran, as well as how quick you can accelerate, what is your elevation, the explosive speed and all that stuff. You need to figure this out before you actually go and try out for these teams anyways. If you have opportunity, if you have chance, it won't hurt to record your games. If somebody is recording your games, always ask for it. Always have it in hand, just in case. I can guarantee you this. If you are not playing for a team, you're not gonna get selected. I'm sorry to say this to you, but that is the reality of the game. A lot of people on the internet can tell you, if you train with me, I can make you pro. If you train with me, I can get you to try out. That's fine. I consider that is a trap. You're gonna be paying money for these people, and those people can only get you to try out, cannot guarantee any outcome afterwards. So that's why waste your time and money, energy and your mental strength going to these tryouts and paying money for these people? Make sure you find a team where you go, you play 90-minute games. That's the only way that you're gonna be a successful footballer, and that's the only chance you have on becoming a pro. I hope you listen to me because I'm not here to make money from you. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm telling you my honest opinion. I'm telling you because from the teams that I played for and the players I play with, I know who made it and who didn't. I was playing in a team where my teammates were very talented. A lot of talented players like I've never seen before. Some of them you could maybe consider it Messi type of talent, but they didn't make it. I'm not saying they weren't good enough, but that's not all it takes to become a pro footballer. It's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than how talented you are, because becoming a pro is a completely different stage. Playing at pro is easy, but making it there is the hardest part. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you're gonna pay attention to what I said, because I'm telling you here my honest opinion on what you need to do to become a pro footballer. My dad has coached the Turkish women's national team for 8 years. I played at high level. I played with a lot of players that made it to high level and still playing at the high level. And that's why I'm telling you, I know, because I talk with these people all the time. I talk with my dad all the time, and I ask his opinion, who makes it? Who would make it pro? Suggestions and advices I get from my dad or my friends are completely different than what you hear on the internet. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you're gonna pay attention to what I said, because I'm telling you here my honest opinion on what you need to do to become a pro footballer.